I want Kelly fired. That's all I want. Sean Kelly.
Well, actually, he's the most free. I mean, I talked to him tonight about it. Talked to everybody else about it.
Yeah.
The ladies got all worked up, but what? I mean, I would have let the guy around and said, "What else do you want to film? I'll take you anywhere you want to go." I mean, who cares?
Well, yeah. He came and saw me afterwards because he had my name and my business on my shirt, and I've been watching his videos all night, and he went over to City Hall and he was fine. And you watch the video, Joe Rizzo comes over and starts yelling at him, "You need to come with me." And he was being nothing but professional, and he told Joe why he was there. He goes, "Yeah, I'm just working on the story."
It's so stupid. It's just so stupid.
Yeah, but Sean Kelly, he did threaten me with trespass. I have the video. I asked him. I said, "Hey," he kept saying, "You need to leave, need to leave." I mean, to me, it was like 5 against 1. Here's this guy doing nothing wrong. I didn't understand. I'm like, this is weird. This is so weird.
It's the whole thing is so juvenile. So the girls got all worked up, and then Joe doesn't know what to do. He doesn't have any background in that.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have walked out there and said, "Hey guys, settle down. The guy's taking the videos of our beautiful building. Leave him alone."
Yeah.
You know, if he wants to take videos, that's fine. Anything else you want to see? Because we don't have anything to hide. We're glad to have the public in here. And he would have lost interest and gone away. I mean, that's the exact. I mean, it's the exact reaction he was looking for. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, we don't own that building.
I was floored. But I mean, I have a video. I think I'm gonna go to the city council meeting or the borough council meeting, whatever it is. But as the, I mean, I hope you handle it. You know, I'm sure you will. I have nothing but respect for you. You're a good guy. You're not Charlie Pierce. I mean, you're gonna take care of this. But
Well, I am. I mean, I've been talking to people like the risk guy goes, "Well, we need to have a chain of command, and we need to have a training." I said, "Yeah, you're right. I'm going to train them. When someone comes into the building and wants to take a video, who cares?" Now, I understand. I don't think our employees should be videotaped if they don't want to be, but he wasn't doing that. It's like, what? I get the females feeling like they're at risk. I get that. But if a guy's wandering around the lobby taking videos, man, leave him alone. Who cares?
Well, especially
I don't understand why that's a thing.
Especially nowadays when everybody has a camera. So, like 4 years ago, I went down with Johnny Blankenship, who I actually went to CrossFit with, and I felt the conversation was going sideways, and I pulled out my phone to record, and they were awful to me. So I haven't been there since. I was actually going there to get information about that. It seems dumb now, but I was trying to get information about the whole sales tax on the stupid police records fee. I don't understand that. So I was trying to figure out the police departments charge like $5 for a record, but then they charge sales tax on it. But then the city's finance departments are the ones that have to do the labor hours to do the sales tax to the borough.
It cost you $25 to collect 5.
Right. For $50 a month, you know, $50 a year because they only do $600 a year in records requests. So it's $50 a year, but yet they're having to spend time every month reporting it. And I'm like, this needs to stop.
There's government doesn't make. I'm trying to make sense of it.
Yeah.
One step at a time. We're doing some good stuff, but every time I like today, I mean, I talked to, and frankly, I'll just tell you that Kelly he's gone down a note that there's no reason we should have reacted. There's no reason this should have happened. By the time he got involved, he felt like he didn't know what happened before. He didn't know, he's just trying to be responsible. I hope Joe didn't say to trespass him.
Joe's the one who said to call the police so if you watch the video, you can go to News Now Alaska and you can watch it.
I watched it. I mean,
yeah, Joe said, "Come with me." The communication director is like barking orders, and the guy was like, "No, leave me alone. I'm fine." And I even have a recording because I'm like, this isn't right. Because he pulled out his phone. I mean, we're gonna like call the cops on him? Like, what is this? What is this, Nazi? Is Germany? What is this? So I went in there, and
so I mean, I tried to get some perspective on this thing. I
yeah.
talked to the ladies at the office. She said, "What are you so worried about?" Well, there's these mass shootings all the time. Like,
Oh my God.
We're not in LA. We haven't had any of those problems.
How do they go? How do they go grocery shopping with all the strangers in town during tourist season?
Now they come into my office. I hit what I'm pointing at.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't go anywhere without packing. I mean, that's just the reality. Have I ever had to use it? Nope, not once.
No,
sit there and talk to people and know how to de-escalate things, and it never gets to what it got to today, you know?
Yeah. Well, I am glad you called me. I'm going to have to think about this a little bit, but I do have feelings that Mr. Kelly probably, kind of gave you the watered down version, but he absolutely made me feel like that I had no choice but to leave, so I couldn't.
He actually didn't. He actually said, "I can't believe that we even got into that today." Because once I got a chance to think about it, I thought, "What the hell do we care?"
Yeah.
Someone, I kind of feel like he's a kid, and I've been able to train him on a lot of things, and he's coming along.
Okay.
He's coming along. I mean, he listens. He's like, "Shit, I'm really glad you're here. I'm learning a lot from you." With Charlie, we had to worry about our own employer. With people before, they were into their own shadow. Everything you say makes sense. I'm like, you got to stop. You got to stop. You got to go, what are we doing here? Why is this a thing? Why do I care?
Yeah.
And you got to be a leader, and you got to say, guys, Joe, go back to let's go talk, Joe. Say, Joe, we don't care. We don't care if he's videotaping. You don't feed into it because you are not sure what happened. Find out what happened, and then talk to the guy and go, "Hey, you want to videotape? Have a good time." Of course, the cops were there.
Yeah.
And Joe had talked to me about security things at the borough building. I said, "Well, who feels threatened? I don't." I mean, there was a guy in the mayor's office the other day, and the girls were all worried about it. I had him laughing in a few minutes. He was a ex-Coastie, had a totally legitimate complaint, and he was being all belligerent. I said, "Holy shit, Coasties are usually nice. I said, what the hell happened to you?" We started laughing. He goes, "Oh, I'll tell you what." Then he ended up shaking my hand and wants to hang out. I'm like, guys, they're like, "How'd you do that?" I'm like, I treated him like a human being that was upset about something. I mean,
yeah, it's hard being somebody like who's been like raised in the public school where you hear about, George Washington and Abraham Lincoln and, Rosa Parks and how like we're not supposed to put up with tyrannical government, and then you go in there and voice your opinion and everybody's like, "Oh, you're the bad guy." It's like, no, I'm the good guy. I'm the good guy saying, "Hey, this is wrong. We should fix this." That's what we do. We talk about problems and we talk about what's right and just having a conversation. I mean, like, if somebody's going to make threats or bring weapons, like, that's wrong. But just to use words, I mean, that's what we're supposed to do.
That is what we're supposed to do. The guy just, I mean, that's what he does for fun. I mean, that's what it looked like to me. That's what he does for fun.
Yeah.
So why play into it? Why give him exactly what he's looking for? I mean, you made it so easy. He's trying to prove the government is bad, and the person who's running the place now isn't. It's like, I wish I would have been there. I mean, I went fishing today. I haven't had time to even get enough fish for the freezer, so I went commercial fishing and got
Oh, there you go.
fish for the family, and now I got to fillet them after talking to everybody for a couple hours.
I'm sorry.
Realize it's not. Oh, I don't mind talking to you. I just making them realize it's not the end of the freaking world, for goodness sakes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he came over to my shop and he talked to me my ear off for probably 3 or 4 hours, and I don't think he's crazy. I think that he just was, like he's heard from like many people that there's a lot of stuff down here with Charlie Pierce, and then that thing with the Soldotna police officer that just happened 4 days ago. That the Clarion just covered.
Let him know I'm not a bad guy. I'd like to meet him. I don't want any of that stuff.
I think he's going to be in town. I have his number. I could call him and tell him to go see you tomorrow if you're going to be around tomorrow.
Well, I'm actually, or not leaving the office for 4 months, taking the family to Homer.
Oh, do that. Yeah, do that.
And then I'm happy to meet with her, though. I don't want that stuff, you know. I don't want our bird to be any part of that. Not while I'm there. I mean, yeah, Charlie was a creep.
Oh, yeah.
They had to worry in the building, not out of the building. I mean, it's like, well, you guys worked with Charlie. Why are you worried about the public, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. So great.
Well, I'm glad you called, and I should probably let you get back to your family, and it means a lot that you called, and I'll definitely, pass it on that I talked to you and that you're going to make some changes there.
Yeah, that's just silly. They just overreacted, and then one thing led to another. Joe was responding because the women were all worried, and he just wanted to take them away from the women. I haven't talked to Joe yet. I called him and left a message.
Man, I know half those women that work there, and I don't believe for 1 minute that they wouldn't whip his ass if they thought something was wrong. I know Misty for 20 years, and I guarantee you that I'm more afraid of her than she is afraid of me.
Which one's Misty?
She works in the tax department. She's a dark-haired girl.
Yeah, there's some tough gals there.
Yeah, they're not scared. But, okay, well, hey, thanks, Mr. Machicki, and I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, sounds good, Nick.
All right.
All right,
Thanks, bye.